Alright, welcome back guys. In case you didn't know, we are going to be doing 6 intermediate scooter tricks. And we are going to teach you the motions and how to land them. So let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so the first intermediate trick to start it off is going to be a finger whip, which looks like this. So basically, how to do it is you gotta lift the deck up. That's the first part. Lift it up with one hand and slap the deck. And make sure to put your hand that slaps the deck on. So some people do it like this. I do it like this. It doesn't really matter as long as you can get your hand back on and land it. Yeah, you don't really have to hit the deck that hard. It's about just hitting it so the motion starts and bringing it back down. That's what will like incorporate the whip motion into the phalange whip.
The phalange whip.
Phalange
Yep.
whip.
All right.
So it's not really a hard trick. It just takes a little bit of practice. So just go out there and try it.
Alright, so for the next trick, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to kick this. So a lot of people just can't figure out this trick. It's not that hard of a trick if you just get the motion. So this is what a kickless looks like. And it's basically like a tail whip where you bring it back without touching it. So it's like a whip rewind, but you don't touch it. And a lot of people think that like, how do you bring it back? So the main key is you have to know like the right time to bring it up. So that's like right about here. So I start to lift it when it gets to right about here, and then as it continues, that's when I bring it back. So when it actually stops, it's about like, it's probably like right there. But when I actually start to bring it up, it's about right here. So when it gets about halfway around, then I bring it up. And then another key thing is keep your bars straight, because if you turn them, it gets really hard to kick this. If you turn them out, you end up doing like, it's just like a lot harder, and it's probably not even possible. Another thing to help you is going like this, putting it on the side, going up, and then whipping. It's like a no-foot can whip. That really like simulates what it feels like to bring it back without touching it. So just practice that, and you don't have to be so close. It can actually be out to here. Actually, this is probably better. Just bring it up and whip it back. And then eventually, it'll just come to you, the motion. So yeah, that's how to kickless.
Alright, so this is a whip rewind. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's a hard trick to learn at first. So before you start going out and trying this trick, I'd say you need to learn catches pretty high, on flat and also out of a fly out or bank. You gotta catch it high, so then you can kick it back, like that. And some people do heel and then whip back if you naturally whip, or like Malachi, he naturally heel whip. Whip it and then bring it up, and don't catch it like straight like this. Like it's not like you're doing a tail catch. You're just like hitting the deck and having your heel up, so then you can rewind it back. Because catching it is a lot slower and it's a lot harder to land. But if you angle your foot up and then rewind it back, it's a lot easier to land. And I'd say before you start doing this trick, obviously whip catch and to double whip. And maybe even double whip catch, which would help you. Because it's basically a double whip, just more.
More.
One more.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how to do a whip rewind.
Nice.
Alright, so the next trick I'm going to be teaching you guys is a bride flip. This is definitely an intermediate trick. This is a lot harder than like a tail whip or a double tail whip. Basically, a bride flip is where you do half turn of your bars, and then you pull it over like that. So this is definitely a crowd pleaser for people who don't know scootering, because it goes over your head. It's a lot different than like tail whipping. It actually goes over your head. So it's a lot easier to do this trick air, which means on a quarter pipe or on a bank, than fly out, because fly out, you either have to go straight in front of you and then land back on it, or you have to pull it back and then under you. So that's a lot harder, because if you do air, you actually can turn your body and it'll flow with it. So now here's the motion. So what you're gonna wanna do is I ride goofy like this. So I'm gonna turn it out like this. You can just reverse the steps if you ride regular. So what I do is, so I'm like this and I turn the bar so that it's straight. Now I'm gonna put my left hand over and do like an X up. So it's basically like an X up like this, and I turn it out. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up with this hand as I push out with this one, and that's gonna make it go over my head. You can also kick it with your foot. I actually kick with my front foot in the air, but when I do the motion, I kick back-footed. So I do quarter turn as I kick, and then as I pull it up, I pull it down, and my bars just naturally straighten out. So it takes a little while to get used to this motion, but this is a really fun trick that you can learn, and it looks really cool when you do it. So just when you're wanting, if you're just bored, just be doing bri flips. You can ride a little bit, and you can kick out, and then bri just to get the motion of like air. Yeah, just practice a lot, and then you just have to send it. So yeah, that's a bri flip.
All right, so a truck driver is a 360 bar spin, but everyone calls it a truck driver. So it looks like this or like this. So basically how you do it is you gotta learn a 360 and bar spin, obviously. And you gotta do like halfway through the 360, throw the bar spin, so then you can land straight. You gotta learn a 180 bar spin first, because that's half of a truck driver. So get familiar with 180 bar spins, try them off curbs, try going up like a driveway like that to help you get the 180 more fluently. So after you learn a 180 bar spin, I try to do 270 bar spins. So you go up something at an angle and then bar spin, or no, bar spin, like a 270 bar spin, kind of like that, you know? And then you just gotta really practice this trick. It's not a trick that comes like easily. You have to really dedicate and put time to land this trick. So I'm gonna show you what a truck driver looks like, because your boy can do it flat.
Woo! Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice job.
All right, so for the last trick, this is like a combo you can do, or a variation of a bri flip you can do. So if you can bri flip, you could be able to do this. Miles, stop! So what I was trying to say is, if you can bri flip, you can do this, because all it is it's just a bri flip with a half of a tail whip. This is called an umbrella. They look pretty similar, but they're a lot different. So for an umbrella, what you do is you're gonna do half of a kick of a tail whip, and then you're gonna bri flip. And it's hard to do it if you don't do it at the same time. So the key to this is you wanna kick it as you do the X up for the bri. So you're gonna kick it as you X up, and you're gonna pull it down. Another difference is the way it ends. So for a bri flip, it comes down like that, whereas an umbrella, it comes down, I don't know if I can catch it, it comes down like this instead of like that. So it comes down almost like a front scoot or an inward. So you basically do like a little flip as you do a bri, and that's basically an umbrella. It's a really fun trick. I recommend actually trying it fly out, because you have more time, and it's just the first initial flip that you have to get over. They're easier than bri flips fly out, for sure. So yeah, that's how to do an umbrella. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed our 6 intermediate tricks that you can learn. And yeah, stay tuned for our next video. Yep.